Hi boys and girls, welcome to Uncle Butch's Book Corner. Today we're going to be reading a book called "'Twas the Night After Christmas" by Bob Humbug. "'Twas the night after Christmas when all through the house the kids were all crying because of that Klaus. He promised us all gifts of every contrivance, but left us with nothing as if in defiance. I lay in my bed staring up at the shelf at the 12-gauge and dreamed of shooting that elf. When out in the yard I heard such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash and snatched up the 12-gauge and shells from my stash. And what to my wondering eyes should appear but that fat little elf and his stupid reindeer. I couldn't believe I should have such good luck. Good old Saint Nick had set himself up. I pulled up the gun and drew up a bead, then thought of a nasty, deplorable deed. I stepped out the door past his big open sleigh and caught up with him next to my trebuchet. "You look tired," I said, trying to seem so sincere. "It's from doing in one night that takes most a year. This instrument here will help loosen your joints. The effects of its use will not disappoint. Just lay down right here and stretch out those bones, away from the clatter and ringing of phones. Just close those big eyes, relax all your senses, forget all your worries, forget your defenses." Ambivalence slowed him. He seemed quite confused. Why would I help after being abused? "Don't be so nervous. There's no hostile intent. I would not attempt this without your consent." He finally agreed, climbing into the trough. I tried not to smile or somehow tip off. "This won't take too long," I said with assurance, and smiled while I worked to keep up appearance. I spoke no more words but went straight to my work. I fired up the Ford while hiding my smirk. It smoked and it clanged from the bitterly cold, but he hadn't a notion of what would unfold. The treb was all cocked, it was ready to go. I slipped on the sling lines, preparing the show. I stepped to the side and picked up the trigger. The pride that I felt just got bigger and bigger. A wink of my eye and a twist of my head, he suddenly realized he could end up dead. And laying my finger aside of my nose, I jerked on the rope and I said, "Adios!" And away he flew, down with a thistle, flying through the air like an unguided missile. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he landed like a bowl full of jelly. As he lay on the ground, I approached with a sneer, and I whispered to him, "Now for those damn reindeer." The end.